This episode's brought to you by the Public Domain Shop, a clothing brand inspired by classic literature and film. Use the code WOLF to get 10% off your next sweatshirt purchase. Don't tell me what to do.
Hi!
So, to make the perfect grilled cheese, you need to put butter on the outside and on the pan. And if you're feeling ambitious, now you can use I use American cheese, but you can use cheddar. If you feel ambitious,
I use Jack Cheddar.
Use Jack Cheddar.
Yeah.
You can put sprinkled cheese on the outside, and
then you fry it.
This is the post-credit scene. You missed him making grilled cheese.
That's what I fucking missed?
Yeah, you missed the making grilled cheese the Toxic Avenger was making grilled cheese.
Wait,
for a solid minute.
Yeah. Wait, it was like his own little cooking show or something?
No, he's like, oh, hi there. Let me show you how to make grilled cheese.
In his apartment.
Yeah.
With his son.
And then his son danced and they ate grilled cheese. And they have it with milk.
They have it with milk.
They do.
And he sometimes uses mayo.
Yeah, sometimes.
Fucking everybody uses mayo these days.
We saw the Toxic Avenger!
Yeah!
And holy shit, were we probably the loudest ones in the theater tonight? Yeah, him especially.
I laugh a lot.
And you know what, for this one, you had every right to be. This was the kind of fucking dumb trash I've needed for a long fucking time.
You need to watch more trauma films.
Yeah.
Oh, after this, I'm definitely going
There's
to.
Hundreds of them.
Yeah.
They just keep making them.
I know, and I mean, it's insane how many people have gone from, like, trauma to making actual films. I mean, didn't James Gunn do, like, Romeo and Juliet or some shit?
Oh, probably.
I know he wrote a couple, which, boy, does that fucking explain a lot. And you know what? The way his career's gone lately, I'm glad he didn't make this one. I'll just flat out say it. But hot takes aside, for the uninitiated, who we are totally going to endorse this movie to, even if you think it fucking sucks.
Oh, this movie sucks. I'm telling you that now.
Not in the context that he's talking about. This is about a man named Winston who is a janitor at a toxic nuclear management facility run by Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood. And, long story short, he's dumped into said toxic waste and becomes an immortal undead, I don't know what the fuck he is, nuclear turd, walking turd with a, I don't know, robot-looking eye? Or at least
an detachable eye. But in order to save his family situation, he must over-the-top it, murder all the bad guys, the literal killer nuts, and save the world from pollution with the help of a friendly FBI agent and a crazy man in the woods.
Yeah, that's really all there is to it.
Yeah.
Look, normally when I review a movie, I like to talk about its mise en scène, how you direct a film.
That word is too big for this review. You need to use smaller words.
The je ne sais quoi.
Okay, little guy, hilarious. Kevin Bacon, not digestible.
Not bacon.
I'm genuinely shocked they didn't go that route. That would have been fucking amazing.
Kevin actual bacon.
Kevin Faken. Like
Bacon?
Ah,
Ooh,
that's
vegan
good.
bacon.
I like that. Frodo looks like a penguin. In fact, if I was telling you this a few days ago, if word went out as the Penguin for Halloween, Garden Wall would be even more gothic than it already was. And it would have been more fucked up and scarier, so chances are I was going to say like it more, but it's already a great show. I'm not going to diss on it. Look,
we really got nothing to
I
say
think
on this one.
this review is mostly going to be us talking about our favorite parts completely out of context, because trust me, we could tell you what happens in the finale of this, and it would not prepare you, it would not spoil a fucking thing about this movie, because
It's sort of random.
this should be the dictionary definition of guilty pleasure, because
It is.
my god, every joke, every line of dialogue, every sight gag, every cinematic technique, words I would not describe in a Toxic Avenger review, is as filthy as it gets for 2020s. But even then, it is more risque, obscene, and just all around more fucked up than anything I've seen so far this year, and probably will from here on in.
You should watch Class of Nukem High 2 and 3 and come back to me.
Remind me again, is that the hot take you were talking about earlier?
Those are.
Or...
Oh, this is a tame trauma movie. Like,
Oh, I knew
talking
that.
about trauma movies. Like, can I describe to you the opening of Class of Nukem High 2?
Please do.
All right. Just so you're aware, this is the strangest thing. So, 3 naked women go into a bathroom. One of them has an alien baby, and then 2 of them started having sex, and then they die.
Yeah.
That is the literal first 10 minutes of the movie.
Fucking sign me up, man. Hey, next time I'm at your place...
I
Well,
don't know what
maybe,
it is. I have no clue.
Look, trust me, there are moments that come damn near close to that. I shit you
No.
not. Hey, whoa. Hold on. There is a scene in a fast food restaurant where the Toxic Avenger sticks his hand up a bank robber's ass and pulls out his intestines.
Yeah, that's normal trauma stuff.
Yeah.
That's normal.
That's
Okay, well that's not normal for me. And that's the thing. Like, if you're not familiar with this franchise, but you are looking for something that just goes all the way, this certainly pushes boundaries. And again, I know 2020's boundaries aren't that big of a deal, mostly because the rules these days change every 5 fucking seconds. But I mean, I guess it shouldn't come as any surprise. We're not really blindsided we're desensitized to a lot of shit that happens in this movie, but I think because there's been an absence of stuff this violent and bloodthirsty to the
Well,
point where...
Terrifier.
Which great.
I've only seen bits of Terrifier, but...
You gotta sit down and watch them.
Oh,
Okay.
I watched about 10 minutes of one and threw up.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
were
couldn't
that
do
guy.
it.
I'm sorry, what?
There were murder clowns, and I hate clowns. And then people died, and it was like
Dude, I'm not scared of clowns. You're not selling
the
me
murder
on this one.
clowns with the blood and everything.
So-
It was so uncomfortable.
You know, wait, hold on. Brad Jones once did say in one of his reviews that a guy took a chainsaw to the ass in the
Yeah.
third one.
Yeah.
that's
So-
the part I saw.
Okay, so I'm glad you guys stopped me before I shot my mouth off on that one, but...
Yeah, I may have been testing the movie at my previous job, and I just saw like this, and I was like, nope, we're going to throw up.
So then, am I the most fucked up one because I loved the Terrifier franchise and I've
Oh.
seen all the
No,
movies?
no.
I think if you like clowns, you'll be okay. I think it was the clown plus chainsaw factor.
Look, I'm not scared of clowns, but like It Chapter 1, like I
That's-
got a huge roller coaster like level of adrenaline from that
I never
one.
saw it because of clowns.
Chapter 1 is a great horror movie. Chapter 2 sucks ass.
Did they change the ending from the book?
I have no fucking idea. I
Understood,
know
I'll
that it
look that
went
up.
way too damn long. The characters forgot everything they learned in the first one. Aside from Bill Hader giving a good performance, because even in dramas, he's more than capable of pulling his weight. And Bill Skarsgård was still creepy. It wasn't scary.
So out of curiosity, going into this, what did you know about the Toxic Avenger?
I knew of Lloyd Kaufman's reputation for being filthy just for the hell of it.
Yep.
And when I heard that this director, Macon Blair, who a couple of days ago I checked out his directing debut, I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore, which is a pretty good dark comedy. The second half is underwhelming in comparison, but also has Elijah Wood and Melanie Linsky from Garden Wall, who carry on that chemistry. And the movie itself, I can see why he got this job directing it, because I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore wasn't as edgy as this, but it had a dark, nihilistic outlook towards humanity, or at least the characters do, and that's what made the violence and their outbursts at society fucked up, which is, based on having seen this movie, is really right up Blair's alley. And I read in an interview that Kaufman considers Blair more of an expert of trauma than he does, which is quite a compliment. I don't know how you... Well, you did just say that it's a tame trauma movie, and I don't know if it was
really
for...
tame.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was for accessibility, which
I think
Didn't-
it's because it's not the 80s anymore.
Yeah.
which didn't work, because they filmed this in 2021, and you can tell because Jacob Tremblay is in the movie
Yeah, he's
as
very young.
as the Avengers' son, And his voice hasn't even broken yet. That's how old this movie is before it even came out. It had a release date of 2023 because it premiered at a couple film festivals that are used to playing shit like this. But nobody would touch it until the Terrifier distributors, Cineverse, just sat there and went, you know what? Fuck it. We do this shit in our sleep. Let's have a movie where a guy uses a mop to take off a man's jaw, which is still working, or have him have a detached eyeball, which he can use to do recon work. That shit I loved. And even if you think this is a tame movie, even if you're uninitiated like me, this features real practical prosthetic effects. Tons of blood squibs.
Did you see how fake the cat looked when they tried to save it? It was a stuffed animal in the middle of the road.
I was too busy looking at the fact that Peter Dinklage almost got hit by a cyclist and a car, and they didn't cut away. Like, they must have used a long lens to make the car and bike look closer to him because it looked like they were about to fuck him up.
He's just in the middle of the road with like a stuffed animal. That was like the fakest.
Which I'm assuming is also pure trauma in that regard.
Yeah.
With tons of drenched neon lighting, especially the transformation scene, which I wish I was high as a kite when I saw that, because the neon colors, the differing shapes, and multiple exposures.
You sure you want to be high watching that movie?
Watching
that might
this
be like a trip, man. Like just seeing someone's jaw ripped off, like highness.
I watched 2001 while high, and that basically had the exact same sequence when you really think about it. Besides, like, I think I would laugh harder at the fact that there's a guy in the henchman group, this Limp Bizkit knockoff called the Killer Nuts, where one guy doesn't play an instrument, he doesn't sing, he just does parkour flips every fucking step he takes.
And he constantly talks about it. Like, just randomly you'll hear him just go, "Ah, shit, I missed that flip," or something like that.
When he flips off the stage and explodes.
He explodes after he does the Wilhelm scream. He did the fucking Wilhelm scream for
they
that.
had like the horn, the sports horn as they're running through the forest too.
Angry mob, pitchfork, torches, and the fucking meme horn.
The cop going, "It's a certified mob now." Bang, bang, bang.
The fact that their plan of revenge is taking off Limp Bizkit's microphone and doing, I don't even know what the fuck he was saying. It was so blurry.
It's just like they take your money and they're making you sick.
It's something like that. Yeah. Pollution, environment.
Yeah, it's got a bit of an environmental message. I mean, I knew that going in because Dinklage blurted that shit out during Comic-Con interviews. He also blurted out, and I want to give her credit, I'm not going to say her name out of the sheer chance that I fuck her name up, but this name right here, this is the lady who is actually performing with the prosthetics and the costume. Dinklage is just doing the voice work for pretty much 2/3 of the movie, I think. And I mean, I'll say this, they did a good...
too expensive, I guess. Yeah.
No, he was just unwilling to wear the effects for that long. But...
the light turned off.
I mean, to his credit, maybe opening the car, or...
We'll do that. There we go.
Yeah, you can turn it back off. I'm sure it'll work.
I gotta give it a minute.
But, to Dinklage's credit, he does actually mention in interviews that he's not the one in the suit. He actually says her name in full, gives her the credit that's due. Which, after the Snow White fiasco, it's mighty fine of him giving, fellow little people advertisements and employment.
I did not see the Snow White movie.
I don't think any of us did. Yeah. I edited Dark Hours review for 8 hours in a bus from Ottawa to here. That was fun. I got paid for it. That's all that matters.
I would like to, Tyler, if we could play a quick game.
Absolutely.
What?
Give me a minute. I have a game idea. I was thinking of it when I was in the washroom.
You keep talking. Of course you were thinking that while you were in the shitter for this one, because can we talk about like the title cards for like each setting?
Absolutely.
Did you remember any of them?
No. Chudville.
There was one where like
former like water park or whatever.
Yeah, former water park.
there's one where like the Garbinger, the villain's last name, their mansion with layer in brackets with ranting time in the bottom. Or like something like Shithouse Park or wherever it is that he passes out. My favorite being like that faded out sign where it says Saint Roma, but the S is faded, so it just says Troma. Like, it's a pretty on-the-nose gag, but it's still a loving homage. And, like, even if it's tame, you can tell that there are I can tell that there are at least tributes to Troma, right down to the fact that I don't know what Lloyd Kaufman looks like, yet I know what cameo he is. Never mind the fact that he's standing right next to the director when the director inserts himself into the movie.
Now, I highly recommend watching the Kaufman's movie, Make Your Own Damn Movie. Highly recommend reviewing that.
Make Your Own Damn Movie. Is that like a
It's a documentary about how to make your own movie for zero budget just because you want to.
Shit, I wish somebody else had told me that beforehand.
Oh, it's great. I'll send you a link. It's on Tubi. It's free. It's like 4 parts.
Yeah, we could
4 parts?
It's like a production, editing, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is what I propose. I want to pull up a list of Troma films. I'm going to give you a title, and you have to tell me what you get a basic plot idea.
Fuck it.
All right, let me find.
I do also have a genuine critique for the movie.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the practical effects that were there were fucking incredible, top notch. However, yes, there were a lot of them, but there's also a lot of digital effects. A lot of them made sense, like the toxic wasteland type stuff, but there was a bit too much CGI blood for my liking.
You gotta have those squibs.
See, there was a lot of CGI blood, I will give you that, but like, maybe I'm just thinking of like the final kill in this movie where you can actually see the splatter like hit the camera lens and the other settings. Like, there's definitely real blood squibs, but I do think there's a good chance that the digital stuff was like traced over, probably to make for more of a visual carnage look to it, which, I mean, it worked for me. Like, when he's slaughtering people in the fast food joint and there's blood hitting the windows. Normally, I hate when they obscure a fight scene, except for the final battle between Dinklage and Bacon. That was a little too lame.
Beauty and the Beast. Pretty much.
Oh, I wish. Hell, I wish that Elijah Wood, would use that cane to stab somebody. I was legitimately thinking that he was going to pull out a knife and stab that one lady, because if there's there are 2 actors that I think kind of got screwed over in this, and they are the villains. Like, Kevin Bacon is really just the kind of douche that just says, "Oh, you're calling me this? Well, I don't think so," and that's the joke.
The guy made like
really
4 Tremors movies, so this is no surprise.
Yeah, but you would think with all that experience that they would give him more material.
Yeah,
and maybe
but
I'm
he
just
probably cost too much money.
Probably, and maybe this one other is because I'm just spoiled of Elijah Wood, but he has, in my opinion, like the coolest design from a human standpoint, because again, he looks like a mutated Cobblepot, and they give him like one of his shoes is more elevated than the other, and he still has a cane. There's one scene where literally the shot is just him walking in with this weird pipe that he's smoking, and that made me laugh because from a visual standpoint, it was just fucked up for absolutely no reason. And Elijah Wood is one of those actors where he gives a look, he gives a smile, and he makes you at least smile and chuckle. He's that good of an actor.
So I like to think that Elijah Wood's character is a direct descendant of whatever was in Miss Peregrine's Home for Gifted Children with the heavy-weighted shoes. You know what I mean?
I didn't even see the movie, and I know what you're talking about.
I would like to play this little game real quick. I would like you to give me the plot and give me. Okay, I'm gonna give you the title: Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. What is it about?
It's about Thanksgiving turkeys that eat people.
Well, there's like a ceremony in there. How about, okay, that one's actually pretty good. How about Cannibal the Musical?
Isn't that Parker and Stone?
It's a Troma film too. They distributed it.
I know that's about the Will Packer story in real life, mainly because I saw like a 60 Minutes thing where they showed like clips of them singing "That's all we're asking for," And I know that even though it got rejected by Sundance, they still went to Utah and filmed and did screenings of it for investors in the hotel lounge. Which I gotta say, that's a hell of a trauma thing. Wow, I actually got a trauma plot
How about
right.
maniac nurses find ecstasy?
Please just tell me the plot for that one.
No, we're moving on.
Yep.
Oh, come on. People, you
Six
said
sock monsters
Dude, you
from
said-
outer space.
Dude, you said play a game. They're gonna want to hear what these
You
plots
can-
are.
You can go to Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah, true.
How about Zombie-geddon?
Sorry, can you pronounce that without laughing?
Zombie-geddon.
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 Like Armageddon, but Zombie-geddon.
Armageddon, but
Yeah.
There's a zombie orgy and they do the 69.
well, see, Satan has created a zombie-like human race that are called zombies, and they've been taking over the world, but dirty cops find themselves in an unbelievable position to stop them before it's too late. Also, asteroids.
Sorry, it's a zombie-like human species
Yeah.
called zombies.
Please tell me you just read that off the description.
Yep.
Okay,
also,
good.
what do you think happens in Surf Must Die?
Sharks eat them? How close am I?
An earthquake leaves California coastlines in ruin, which reduces the beach to chaos. A group of led by reincarnated as of the new beaches takes advantage of the resulting chaos of rival surfer gangs, plus sharks and hand grenades.
Oh, you got the
And-
first part right.
And there goes any possibility to monetize this video
You'll
by
have to
saying
cut
that.
that.
No.
I'll bleep out the names. They'll know who you're talking about.
All right, let me read the plot for the
Speaking
nurses
of
one.
bleeping shit out, I love that one running gag where there's a member of the Killer Nuts who speaks in subtitles that we
Yeah.
don't even fucking know,
That felt like
and they're all pagan symbols, mind
Yeah.
you.
that really felt like classic trauma, and I really appreciated that.
That was. What did you think of Peter Dinklage's voice work?
You know, I liked it.
Because I gotta say, like, they could have. I'm not gonna say they could have cast anyone in this movie to play the Avenger, but I will say, much like Naked Gun, the fact that these guys are so over the top yet play the role so seriously
Yeah.
is what made me laugh so consistently. And I should make it clear, this is such a guilty pleasure that I think I laughed more consistently at this than Naked Gun. Like, Naked Gun had a couple bits where I laughed harder, but this, through and through, I always had something to, at the very least, snicker at. To the point where I seriously thought I was pissing off the other guys next to us in the theater. because they were actually watching the movie. They weren't the dickheads who were on their phones half the time, which...
They had like
How are-
6 beers, man. They must have dropped like $50.
I know, because they kept going to the bathroom multiple times, and no shit, after the... I don't know if you guys caught this, but after the fast food massacre, the one older guy who kept switching seats, when he got back up, he went, "What did I miss?" And I just sat there and went,
Everything.
well, other than the one guy getting his intestines pulled out of his asshole.
So I will leave you with my favorite trauma film recommendation here, Tyler.
Is it-
Croaked, a frog monster from hell. It's about an evil killer frog.
Please message me that one on Facebook.
Most
with
of
the
these are on
details.
Tubi because no one wants to pay for them.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
So, are you renting this? Are you streaming this? Or are you buying the Blu-ray?
Well, like I said to Noah, I am definitely going to see this a second time. And I am totally going to take my edibles with me because I am hoping 2 scenarios will come out of this. I either laugh even harder or, and this does happen with my weed sometimes, it does calm me down to the point where I'm just probably as desensitized as he was during the majority of this. Even though you did like it, right?
Oh, I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah.
I just knew it was going to be dumb. It's like a trauma film. It's a B movie.
Well, yeah, like we talked about this, that it was going to be gloriously over the top. And
I was
know
watching Sharktopus yesterday. I have no discerning taste in movies.
I mean, that I knew. I just didn't think you were that desperate.
I love terrible shark movies.
Then again, you're talking to a guy who went to see the Weekend movie because he thought because he thought it was going to be so bad.
The
It's
Weeknd
good.
movie, like the singer guy who
Yeah.
plays on the radio every night in the blinding light. Whatever
Dude.
that guy is.
Before you and I get to War of the Worlds, I am definitely going to explain to you why this should have been so bad it's good, but it wasn't.
Oh.
Well, except for certain parts where it turns into The Shining, Vanilla Sky, Misery, and American Psycho over the course of like 20 minutes.
Rent, buy, or stream.
Oh, fucking bye. This is gonna be my gateway to get other friends into trauma and also just depraved movies. It's gonna be a triple feature of this, Terrifier 3, and Pink Flamingos.
Which is why...
Goodness, that's a horrible triple feature.
No, it's the. What do you mean? It's the perfect.
Hey, in his defense, watching this movie reminded me of seeing Dix the Musical in the theater.
Oh goodness, we saw that in theaters.
Separate.
That was hysterical.
Well, we saw it separately. I wish we were sitting next together because, man, that would have been even
my
crazier.
goodness, I forgot that movie existed. I gotta watch that again.
You're the one who fucking recommended
I
it to
keep
me.
forgetting things. I'm buying this movie.
You still like Dix the Musical,
Yes.
right?
Is it comparable to Cats 2019?
Well, it's intentional. Well, it's intentionally fucked up and intentionally
Just go
good.
watch the trailer.
Actually, no. Just look up. Just type in the song "It's a Gay Old Life" and then type in Dix the Musical.
Yeah.
It's got Nathan Lane.
Ooh.
It's something else.
Yeah,
Just like
and you know what?
the Toxic Avenger.
And the sad thing is, Dix the Musical is not the most embarrassing thing Nathan Lane's ever done. The Nutcracker 3D.
Oh goodness, I never saw that.
Don't.
There's a lot of terrifying Christmas movies, like Polar Express. Terrifying.
I had nightmares from that.
One should not kidnap children if you're going to be that ugly in CG.
And then don't give them nightmares from
Yeah,
the horrific toy sequences with like hanging dolls and Jack in the Boxes that creepily.
What
That
a
was the only
strange
that was
movie.
the only nightmare I got from
The
that one.
3D
Yeah.
made it creepier.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been 3D,
I wouldn't know, man.
Maybe.
I wouldn't know, man. After Free of the Best last year, when I went to see Polar Express, the crowd pissed me off so much I walked out like the first time that hobo shows up. But it was one of those free screenings, so I lost nothing.
free screenings are free screenings. But this one, you should go see the Toxic Avenger.
Yes,
bring
you
your
should.
family. Actually, probably don't bring your
No, bring
family.
your family.
Unless
Bring the
they're a cool family. Don't take your grandma.
Well, I have a friend who their family's yearly Christmas tradition is to watch Treevenge.
Oh, then they're fine with this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
go take
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
We're good.
But on the one hand, either take your most fucked up cousin, or that one aunt that you hate and you want to get payback at her for Thanksgiving. I'm not saying anyone in particular in my family, just these two.
No, you should
Yeah,
name drop.
you should. Yeah, name.
Oh, trust me, I have no names to drop.
Linda.
It's Karen, actually.
Oh, you're right.
Fuck you. I don't know how far you guys got into this or why, but in any case,
Thanks for watching.
and thank you guys for joining me on this double feature. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a review up with these guys for Caught Stealing that will be in no way as eventful as this was. But needless to say, let us know in the comments below what you think of the Toxic Avenger, the Kaufman ones, the cartoon, what that fucking Schwarzenegger remake in the 2010s would have been.
What?
Yeah, that's the family-friendly remake they were originally going to do.
Look at you. You are a polluter. You suck.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on Patreon, buy me a coffee, and I'll see you all in the next review. Then,
If
maybe.
you want to see the Josh and Tyler show, comment. We may bring it back.
Yes.
Gotta comment.
I'm pretty sure this might end up being the Josh and Tyler show at this
Tell
point.
us.
Or don't.
Or do.
Definitely do.
Also, how much for the tickets?
Wait till I turn the camera off.
I intentionally waited for the last minute that the camera was on to ask.
I hate grilled cheese. Fuck off.
Good cheese is beautiful.